Hello, welcome back to Crafting with Lydia, and today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial how to decorate a wedding chair. Let me start by showing you what you need, and these items, they are in my shopping video. You're going to need I picked the roses in a little purple, but pretty much I want to keep it pink and gold. And let's see, you're not gonna need that many, for one chair, but I got this in here. And these ones are from Heath and Hers at Hobby Lobby. My glasses on. They are $3.99, but I paid $2 for it, and they are gold fabric. This is a fabric material, and I have it, the metal, the wire here. Pretty much you get. Let me count it for you. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, you get 12. And 12 of this one. So these sides are really good. The back of this side is not colorful at all, but it doesn't. I like you're not gonna be seeing the back pretty much. Alright, the other things that you're gonna be needing is your feathers. And I choose pink feathers this time. This is the boa feather. It's $3.99. The cheaper price to get at $3.99 is just only at Hobby Lobby. And I use a lot. These ones I've been using it for a while now, and I still have plenty. This price is not gonna be so expensive for a wedding, and you can. With the materials I just sent, you can decorate a lot of chairs, the back of the chair. And this is from the same area, the wedding section at Hobby Lobby. This gold flower, you get 24 count. It's $2.99, but it's always in 50% off. And let me see, they have a tiny gold bead in the center. You can see it right here. For how much it was? $3. For $1.50 you get 24 flowers, and they're well made. And same area, I got these. They come in a bundle like this. And they're really delicate. I took the price off, but I believe it's like $2, but it's just a lot of pieces in here. It comes like this. Then you're gonna get one. See, one piece alone have 1, 2, 3. You got six stems, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You get 11, and you're just gonna use probably 3 of this one, or maybe 4 for each flower. As I say, this project is gonna be really affordable if you're having a wedding and you want to decorate your shelf. And I'm gonna put this aside right here. Okay, and the roses, small roses. I paid 99 cents at Michael for 12 roses. And you have seen my tutorials, my shopping videos, where I get this Hobby Lobby. This one costs 35 cents. And you're gonna need this. This is what you get for 35 cents, pretty much 2 yards. And you're gonna need pink, or it can be any other color you like. I just like gold and pink color. It doesn't have to be for a wedding, but you know, any decoration that you wanna do for a party on the chairs, you can do this. I got white just in case we need white. And this is it. Yeah, you're gonna need your chairs. I got this chair because it's my granddaughter's chair. If you can see it, let me see. And just for it, to show you how, you know, we have purple here. This is the kind of chair you're gonna be using, and I already decorated. I'm gonna show you how to make this portion right here on this big one. This is a normal chair. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna show you how I did the flower. I cut the fabric in stripes, long stripes like this, and then I just make squares. Let me see. I'm gonna move this aside. Oh, this is really pretty. I'm going to start by, I thought I have a square cut up already, but I'm just going to cut it. I'm going to cut this into pieces. It doesn't have to be, you know, a square, not too long, not too tiny. You cut it in two. I wonder if you can see this image. Then you have your squares. You can make it smaller, you know. First things I did, I grabbed the flower and I go to one side of the flower because from this side over here I want the feathers to be shown. And I got the hot glue. You just need put out the stems that you're gonna need. I got, let me see, I did in here 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 4 in this flower. I'm gonna put the glue in the center of the flower, a little drop, and then quickly you need to start adding this little, and try to when you glue it, see this is the last bit right here. You want it to be you want to see that near to the flower petal. Okay, I got 3 right here. I need 1 more. Now because I wasn't quick enough, now I need to put more glue. Just tiny bit of glue. And okay, make sure you can see like that. See that? You're gonna need a lot of helpers to do this project if you're gonna decorate the chairs. And you can see I didn't cut the other part right here because I like it. If you want to cut these pieces right here, go ahead, but I won't recommend it because if this glue come out, these ones are kind of secure right here, but some of them they are not. You see this one moving? It can come out probably if you cut it off. Okay. You don't see it that much anyway because it's kind of clear. Next step is to grab your flower, your feathers, and pick the ones that they have. They look. Let me see. They have a lot of fluffy stuff on it. Okay, this one is good. See this one right here? It's the way you want it to be, like that, because they're twisted, attached to the string in there. And I'm going to start adding the flowers to the, first of all, this one, you see the feather right here, right? This is a real feather. It's a chicken feather, but it's dyed white in pink, And I'm going to go to the opposite where the flower, to the stems are, and I'm going to glue it like that. And then I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna glue the, on the center of the flower, and I'm just gonna grab the center piece of the feather and glue it right there, because I want this piece, let me see, and then you go around the flower, starting from this piece, bottom part area, and twist the feather around the flower. I think the glue pretty much it goes in the center of the gold flower when you glue in the feathers, and twist it like that, and get the other corner because the glue is still hot, then you can glue the feather like that. Let me see. Okay, now you see. I don't know if you can see this. See how the hair of the feather is showing around the flower, and that's the effect that I wanna, you know, to show in my design. Like that. Okay. If you want another extra, if you want this to be, you know, more feathers, go ahead and add more feathers. But I think I just like this one right here, just one feather. I think it's enough. Now we're gonna add the tule. For the tule, you know, the little piece that you cut, I didn't even make sure it's not perfect cut. Doesn't matter. Then you, from the center area, you're just gonna gather and pleat the material and keep holding it with one finger. Okay. If you don't know satisfied with this corner, make it even, go ahead and make it even, but I don't think so it matters. Then when you gather the, make like this, like a little ribbon, but you're gonna go ahead and make one, like this. You don't need no wire, you don't need nothing. Now you glue it. Let me see, I glue it, yeah. Then this one is gonna be same area where you put the gold pieces. I don't want it to be too, I have to redo it, come off too quickly. Anybody of your friends, you know, use, anybody's gonna be helping you to decorate your wedding chairs. It's easy steps to follow, and anyone can do it. Doesn't require specific instructions. I'll show them once and they're gonna understand. Now the glue is gonna be back in the center of the flower, and it's gonna be, you know, close to where the beads are, the gold beads are. Okay. And when you glue in this, you know, you won't burn because you're using a little bit of glue. Okay. Look, this is the way it's gonna look like. Really delicate flower. See? It's really pretty. And you can use white and any other color that go with the bouquet or the bride bouquet. Now the next step was to do the gold leaves. Okay, now see, the leaves can be big, but that's what I want. If you have a little wand, you can use little ones if you want to, maybe half of what I have in here. But the first thing I did, you know, this is where all the glue goes, in the center of the gold flower, and trying to put the center of the flower on the last part of the, right about here. You glue it right here. I saw a bird flying right now. Okay, let me see. You use a little bit of glue, 1 drop of glue, and we're gonna go and glue this in here. Now, if you want a bigger flower, more tulle around it, and more feathers, you will be covering all the way to probably almost the entire leaf. You will be leaving a little piece if you go bigger. But I didn't see any bigger gold flowers like this unless you get the roses. But the roses, now you're gonna get a big arrangement if you get the roses. The roses work like a, I don't remember. I use my roses in my display for my pickled bird. In one of my, that was my second video that I did with that. Okay, this is your decoration right here. Now we're just going to add more leaves in there, and let me see. The way I did it on this chair, let's see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna put it to the level on my. You see the way I've bent it over right here, and then I put the flowers in there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that. To secure the leaves, you're gonna do a little bit of glue, but do it until you figure it out exactly where the leaves are gonna go. Okay, I put it like this, and then I twist the wire in between them. You don't even need Chanel stems or anything like that. Twist it the best you can, just to, you know, secure 3 of them, and then you're gonna need a little bit of glue. I'm gonna put this in here. If you can see it, I'm just gonna put it right here. Okay. This chair is made in Indonesia. It's a good wood, and I have it for a while now. But that's what my granddaughter used to sit. She's still sitting there when she comes. Okay. Now, I'm gonna show you how I did this. Okay, we have, I choose purple on this one because the purple color or the you know, the bottom of the chair. Now, I did this knot. This knot is really cute, and just, you know, I keep trying different way, but the way you see it, see the way it is, it's all crossed, really nice, and you didn't need no glue. And I like what I did with the tulle. Then I'm gonna show you how I did that knot on the chair. So you're gonna need a long piece of the tulle. I'm gonna untie this. Let's see. I'm gonna be making a wedding piece for the hair, you know, for this one, but not yet, because it's a big project that I'm gonna be doing for that. Okay, this is you get in here. I'm gonna measure for you, because this is one of the pieces. It's 2 yards. They're double. Pretty much, yes. Let me see. Yeah, there are 2 yards in here. Then now, in that way, you know you need at least 2 yards for chair. And just making sure I have one. Yeah, pretty much 2 yards. So just gather your material like this on the edges, and that way you know it's going to be even. Don't let it go because it's going to slide pretty easy. Okay, if you don't want white and you're using burgundy, I don't know, I got burgundy color in here. That one is longer than this one. And let's see. Okay, now that you gather this piece right here, it's even, right? Like this. Bring it to the other, like that, to the other corner. And this is a very nice shirt that I have, and you see the top is like a natural material in there. This is a good chair for a wedding table, but they're not that big. The wind, make sure you're measuring, bring the tule to the two, same level. Now, make the knot right here. Not too tight. And measure back that the tails are the same level. Now we're gonna bring this to this corner like that, and you're gonna now go underneath the previous knot. Okay, and you pull. Now we're gonna do, I went here, right? Okay. Now this one is gonna go right here to this and bring it to the opposite side of the knot. If I can be able to do it. Let me see. No, it doesn't have to be the opposite way, it has to be over here. But I'm having my finger right here between the other two knots. Pull it out. Now you have a pretty knot in the back and the knot in the front. You can open it a little bit. Okay, the knot right here is thicker because I use more, I fold the tule, 2 yards of tule right here. Then you can see the 1, 2, and 3 in a sticker because you have more material right here. And because it's a smaller shirt, and I make it smaller. Okay, this is really heavy. Okay, when you have your knot right here and people sit on your shirt, nothing is gonna bother them because it's soft. And by doing this knot like this, you don't need to secure anything. Actually, let me come back and fix this nut right here. Something didn't go right the way I wanted to. It should have the same. There, I bend this one right here and bring it over here, under the other knot. Then I bring the other one and cross it right here, the opposite way. This is the right way, I'm doing it wrong. Okay, perfect. And you pull a little bit, open the material right here, but pull just to make sure you got the same level in the back. Now, if you don't want to do the double thing that I'm doing, the next thing you can do, if you want a long piece hanging on your chair, you can do this way. This is pretty long, and just tie it up. Just tie it up like that and let it hang all the way to the bottom on the bottom of the chair if you want it to be that big, but I think that would be too big. Then if you want it bed or not, this is like pretty much 4 yards. I don't know if you're gonna be able to afford 4 yards of tulle for chair. That's gonna get expensive. And do this same knot. So you're trying to avoid to spend too much money. And I think a little tiny arrangement on the chair is good enough. And I can do the same way that I did the other one, just close it over and go underneath the previous knot and do the same thing with the other side and bring it around. Tie it up. Now the material is, this is a good length right now, double of what I have in the wine one, and you can see the pattern in here. But I think I like the little one better than this big one. So I'm gonna remove this piece. But just coordinate your colors according to the bouquet or the bride's, bouquet, bride's bouquet. Okay, I'll put this aside. All right, now we did the knot on the chair with the tulle. Yeah, I got this tulle is softer than this one. This is like a mosquito net, but this is better. You want the softer one, because people is gonna be near, passing around. Now I went ahead and started decorating the gold leaves with the feathers. You grab one feather. Let me do one, and we need one right here. We need 3 leaves. You grab this is too small, but you're gonna need all the feathers if you're actually gonna be decorating all the chairs. Every single feather will count. And $3.99 at Hobby Lobby. Other places you're gonna be paying pretty good amount of money for it. So that's the place to get it. And maybe order it online from them. They come in a package of 3 for $3.99 each. Okay, I'm trying to find a good feather. Let me see. This one. Right here, you're gonna need 2 feathers for the main center leaf that go, the flower. The flower is gonna go on the top of that. You put a little bit of glue in the edges all the way to the top of the leaf, and carefully apply the feather, pulling the hairs to the side. Okay, look like this one wasn't long enough, but look how pretty it's looking. This is what you want. And you need a little piece to cover the rest of the feather, or I'm gonna need to cut one. It's no choice. Little bit of glue over here. Be fast because this glue dries pretty quick, and also you're gonna be decorating a lot of leaves, and it has to be fast. Oh, it's gonna take forever to do it. I got one here. I need the other side. Looking for a long feather. Let's try this one. Make sure you pull the feathers to one side. Not too much glue, because the feather centerpiece is very thin. That you don't need a lot of glue, just enough to hold it. And don't glue the feather piece in there. I call it hairs. I don't know what to call it. And turn it around because it's all twisted. And remove the tail. You don't need the tail. Just pull it out. That tails can be used to make wings for another display in Christmas or something else. Because they already candy flat. Okay. And I need a little small piece. Now I got this little one can use. Then anybody that's gonna be helping you to decorate your chairs, they need to do this right, because otherwise it's not gonna look the way it's supposed to be if they're not careful enough to apply the feathers on the leaves. And this tail, you don't need this tail, just pinch it out with your fingers, put it aside, and this is what you're gonna get. Okay, then we have, this is the display of the leaves. See? This is the way it's gonna look like. But if you keep a limited of pieces because you have a project to do, go ahead and just use the amount that you think you can afford. Because you're going to be making a lot of flowers. It's a lot of chairs. Okay, this is your tulip right here, and you open it. Okay, this is the flower. This is my own creation. See? Because I choose pink and gold. Now this one is going to be attached to the leaves. Let me see, I got, yeah, we got 3. Then we got feathers in this side. This is the feathers in the center, and then the other one right here. Okay, now we're going to, when you, okay, let's divide it, like, just keep it like that, a little bit separated. Don't glue it, don't glue it. We just need to twist the wire. Okay, now that I know where my position of the leaves are, I'm gonna glue the flower in here. Okay, in my previous display, I glue the flower right in the bottom part of the leaf because I think I like it that way. But you can glue it. You can glue it in the center like this, or glue it in the way that I did it on the bottom. I think the bottom is better, but remember the tulip has to be like this, covering the top layer of the leaf. Then I'm gonna do it the way I did it on my display. Just 1 drop of glue and secure it from. The reason I'm doing it this way, I'm gonna tell you, because I want, when you do it on the bottom, do you see the feathers here so pretty? See that? Okay, now in this part over here, we're gonna add the roses. I'm gonna start adding roses underneath the leaves right here, because this is gonna be the centerpiece on the back of the chair. Okay, so I burn myself. Careful, don't burn. Okay, if you wanna, should be 3 roses in here. I only put 2. I don't know where my other rose went. Okay, but you need 3 roses. And if you want to pull the roses from this piece and cut it, actually you don't need to cut it. Go ahead and do that. But I think by leaving it attached to where they come together, it's easier to manage your arrangement. Then I'm going to see like this. Make sure you're going secure this on the back of the bottom of your leaves. Okay, and the rose is gonna need a good amount of glue because they are plastic and they are thick. See, this piece is thick. Then you want it to be secure. Put more glue on this side and just press carefully not to burn, because I burned twice already. And make sure your petals are close, the way the flower should be. You don't want an open flower. If you can find mini flowers smaller than this, that will be okay. If you want to go with a bigger display, also that will go okay. Let's see. See, I'm pulling the flowers for no reason. Put it back in where it was. Okay. Pull it from. Oops, gosh. And put as many as you want. You know. So far I have 2 sets. It's supposed to be 6. I only have 5. And go and start covering your wire. Let me see, go underneath. I don't want to see too much green. We need to cover this wire. And then I'm going to start gluing right here more roses. I wish I can put the roses, you know, the wire attached inside the rose, but and use one of the see the rose right here, and glue it in the wire because I want to cover the wire. You don't want to see the wire. Then I have the rose right there. Then I'm gonna get more roses, and I'm gonna do the same thing, but this one I'm trying to hide this piece. And you can go underneath the wire. Let me see if I can do this, because I want to cover the wire. There is no way of hiding this piece. I have to glue it in the wire somehow. Okay. I'm looking for a better camera because this camera, you won't even hear nothing and it turn off. I did get another camera previously, but it wasn't no good. It was just like changing the colors. And then look, it's hard to find a good camera. Okay, cover your wire with the stem of the flower and tie, you know, press as much as you can. And hopefully the glue does. We're gonna put some feathers over here in a way without any your mechanics. You don't show your mechanics. And okay, oh, I'm very happy with that. But we see still have more wire here, and this wire need to be. I'm gonna bend the edges because if you have some kids in your wedding, this kid is gonna be trying to pull the flowers. Make sure these are secure. See, I bend it. If anybody wanna touch it, they cannot hurt themselves because it can pinch you and make you bleed. On that piece that I bend, I'm gonna put more flowers. I'm gonna put the glue on the wire. Okay, this combination that I'm doing is my own creation because I like pink and gold. And also it go with the chair. The chair have pink edges and has some purple too. But you do stuff according to, you know, the bride bouquet, the cake, and the centerpiece of the table. Then it has to match. This one came out for no reason. Then I'm gonna glue it. Okay. I think this is I don't know if you, I never seen very tiny roses. That would be really nice if we have, but the tinier they are, the more you're gonna need. I think this is a good size rose. Trying to secure the rose in there. No. this is your arrangement right here, like that. And I wish I can have more roses on it. I need to rearrange the roses. Now, I want the roses to be like a, not that because we have the wire, we can bend the wire, and I can bend my roses like a, in a hanging position, like that. Let me see. If we need more roses, we can add more roses, but this is the way it's gonna look like. I'm going to attach it to the okay, I already had one attached to the chair. But now I'm going to do, I'm gonna put more feathers. I love feathers, they're so pretty. Grab your feathers and put it around your petals on the green areas. You can secure it with a little bit of glue. Secure that one, because as I say, somebody who is always so pretty, first thing they're gonna do is to touch your feathers. They're gonna come out. Either glue, you know, they're not going anywhere. I'm gonna put another one. Okay, if you don't wanna bother doing this, cut the thread that is in between that's holding the feather. I'm trying to cover the wire. Some wire is showing here, and also the green area, so the roses. I want to put more feathers in here. Okay, I think I need one more. This is pretty much the project. Keep it simple and affordable. Mostly than anything, affordable, and to come out pretty. Okay. I'm gonna make it a wedding piece for, you know, the head for the bride. But I have to make the face. I need to get it foam head. I need to make the face. It's gonna be a big project. I'm not ready yet. I do have the idea in my head. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, these are your feathers. And we can add more feathers. This one fell off for whatever reason. They're supposed to be falling down because they're attached to the, you don't even need that one. Okay, I think I need more feathers. One more feather and we're done with the arrangement. And I'm not gonna glue, I'm just going to, because we want to have the effect of the feathers also on the flowers. Now that you have the arrangement right here, okay, you can use lead flower, but it can be smaller. Now you start bending. You need to start bending this because it has to be attached to the, and you can see your you know, if this one could be bigger will be better, I think so, but I didn't see any bigger gold rose like that flat. Only the gold roses, and the gold roses, they are kind of big and more expensive. Okay, so let me show you what I done. Okay, I'll put this aside. Hopefully it's not blocking your view. I'll move it. You know what, I'm just gonna move it somewhere else. Maybe over here. You're positive. And okay, this piece, you know, this piece right here, you're gonna glue it, put a good amount of glue right here and glue it on the tulip that is attached to the chair. But anyway, I was showing you, this is the final decor on your wedding chair. And these chairs are really, really good. They're very nice to sit on, and they're not super big. And look how pretty they are. This is a good chair for a wedding table. And this is what you come up with. Now with this one right here, because we had purple, so you had gold edges, light plum color, I would say purple. That's what I used this one to match the colors of the chair. And if we want to go and decorate this a little more, I grabbed this pick. This is $1.29, never goes on sale at Hobby Lobby. And I got the other floral, these pieces from the $1.03. And if you want more, just add it over here, and then you're gonna have, see how pretty this look. Just make sure you glue the purple one. Look how pretty this look like. Can you see it? This is beautiful. You can go all the way, you know, because you have the leaves in here, and you do more dimensional flowers right about here. And I'm telling you, matching colors in this specific way will work. And this is really, really beautiful. Instead of having, the reason I didn't do leaves in this side, because that would be too much gold. And I think the one side of gold is good enough with these ones in here, that you incorporate the color that is in here in this side. For the other one, I think the way I have is good enough, because the more you add, the more money you're gonna be spending. And this is plenty. It's really fancy. And I'm telling you, people will be asking you, can I keep this your arrangement from your chairs? Because it's really pretty. Okay, I hope you like it. I'm gonna show you where the inspiration comes from. Inspiration coming from the Hobby Lobby pamphlets that they give you. First thing I do is to look out what materials are using. And here, you see tulle we're using over here, more tulle over here, tulle over here. I'm talking about this material. And you can see the pattern. They have green, pink, white, dark color over here. And the wedding dress also is tulle on the bottom. Look at the way they decorate the table right here. And they have more stuff going on over here. When you're looking for an inspiration, you look first what materials they're being used, you know, even if you don't need to copy exactly what they're doing. But that was creativity come from. You have to see how you can create your own design using the same materials. Now in this one, I'm going to show you these chairs, the wedding chairs. They're right here. See that? This is a big, expensive decoration. Just by having this one right here with a crochet, macrame, I think that's what they call it, and then all these flowers entirely cover. And that's really expensive to do. I'd make my own design according to what I can afford and actually make it all pretty. I do have these ones. This is the ones. See that? I bought it before for another project. And they come in a bundle just like these ones. Same price, but this one you get more. and I like the gold and pink combination. This one, it won't work for me because I have beige pearls in there, and I want mostly gold. But this is the way you create your own design. I love this basket. I love everything they have here, but at the time to make the design, I have to change it because it has to be me on the design. It has to be my creation. This is inspiration. I hope you like, and I hope the video is not too long for you guys to see it until the end. And go ahead and try to do this for a wedding. You know, tell your friends about it if you think that this is pretty enough. And but the more important part, this is a cheap project to go and see how pretty it looks. I'm really happy with this. I never done table decor. I done the table decor for Christmas. That is totally different, but this is for a wedding. And the knot on the front, when you see that it's not interfering with anyone. This is not going to bother anybody. And the tully is long enough to cover half of the back of the chair. And I'm really happy with the display. And the feathers in here camouflage the back of the leaves, that they don't have any shiny color, and there still can be gold, but not too much as the front part. That's why you are bending the leaves when you apply it to the back of the chair. All right, guys, enjoy my project, you know, and try to make your own color display with the same, you know, idea that I have to keep it affordable. Right. Thank you so much, and please share, subscribe, thumbs up. And I will see you on my next tutorial. All right. God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.